Mike Barlack here to talk to you. Why? Because I'm not going to be able to sleep until I do this. I'm watching an episode of LEXX called Girl Town, which is a town on planet Fire, which may or may not represent hell. I think the show LEXX might be anti-LGBTQ, or maybe that's just my interpretation. Stick around. Okay, so in this episode, there's a character on planet Fire called Queen, who may or may not be the incarnation of another character earlier in the series, who happened to be a cannibal. Cannibalist. Jiggerata. You fans of LEXX know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Queen wants Stan, quote, the girl's body. Because on this city, on planet Fire, Girl Town, males are referred to as girls. And girls are referred to as she's. And you can't say the word man, you can only say non-she's. This show is surreal. So anyways, this Queen character wants Stan's body because the Queen character feels cheated on planet Fire. Because she's not powerful like Prince is. Prince, like in an earlier video, who may or may not be the Prince of Darkness. They don't say none of this stuff for sure. But Queen's only power, she only has power over these board meetings between the she's and their point of order over the, quote, girls that they forced to make hot air balloons. Stay with me. It gets weirder. So these board meetings are between these very masculine, androgynous-bodied females. Their bodies have no femininity whatsoever. And it's one of those, board, like, we make a motion to this, and I second that motion, and I disagree, I vote to make a new motion. All this perpetual motion talk, and ironically, there is no actual motion. No solution, just talking in circles. No wonder Queen is bored with this and wants more power, like Prince. So they're in this meeting, they're trying to figure out what they're going to do with Stan, or as they refer to him as the non-she, who they suspect might be Prince, because they know that Prince can take on the aura of other people. So in these board meetings, to make a motion, I second the motion, and I move to make a new motion. They're arguing. There's no argument. They know they want to. They all agree they want to kill Stan, but they're arguing over why. They all agree they want to kill him, but the point of order is they want to agree on why they want to kill him. They can't proceed until they agree on the reason why they're killing him. So that's why Queen hops to, okay, I want his body. But she literally wants his spoiler alert, she literally wants his body because she's just a head. Spoiler alert. So she could be more like Prince and have more power on planet Fire. And the actress in these meetings, the eldest one with the gray hair, good actress. The look on her face, Jesus Maria Jakraf. Just the expression on her face. Good actress. I don't know her name, but she's doing a good acting job, portraying the frustration over all this BS. Anyways, so anyways, in the contents of the show, they're there to find Zev, the character Zev, who once again is stuck on planet Fire. But in the contents of the storytelling in this episode, at a point, the Kai character, the hero of the whole series, he frees, quote, all the girls who are in chains, forced to make these hot air balloons, which is how they travel from planet Fire to planet Water. Planet Water, who it may or may not be heaven. They don't really say. Both places are effed up if you ask me. But Kai frees the girls, quote, from their chains and tells them to take advantage of the element of surprise and escape. But no, they prefer, the show is so surreal, they prefer to dance and put on a fashion show. Sorry about the lighting here, I don't know what's going on here. But they prefer to dance and put on a fashion show. Or what I can only describe as a fashion show, because I guess that's the logic, according to these girls, quote unquote, to parade around. You know, you're free of your chains. Now, what you do is you parade around until you're recaptured and put back into bondage again. What the hell? This show is something else, man. So anyways, at the end of the show, Kai, making good on his promise to the girls that he freed, leads them to planet Water. They're on their hot air balloons, and they're on a moth, getting ready to go back to the LEXX. He directs them to a city called Garden, which they know from a prior episode is abandoned now. Because there's a part with pretty flowers, and you'll live happily ever after, and yeah, you can. So Kai directs them to this city on planet Water called Garden, where they can, they'll be free to do their gay thing, whatever that is, for all eternity amongst themselves. So instead of doing that, the self-appointed leader of these, quote, girls decides that the man in black is so intriguing, we're going to follow him wherever he's going. And they're in the moth going back up to the LEXX. So, long story short, the LEXX, which has been starving up to this point, ends up snacking on all these hot air balloons full of fruitcakes. Which is enough food for the LEXX to function a little better, but he still can't fly. They're still going to have to blow up these planets, Water and Fire, so LEXX can eat the chunkus and they can just move on. I hope that's what happens. It's been 10 years since I watched the whole series, but... And when I say fruitcakes, I'm speaking figuratively. Okay, now that I got that out of my system, I think I can go to sleep. This series is freaking surreal. LEXX. Actually, this collection was a little misleading. It says the complete series, but no, it's only seasons 1, 2, and 3. There is a 4th season. Oh, God. Mike Barlack. Thank you for your time. Good night.